Hello people! Today we're going to be talking about furnished apartments. Furnished apartments are all the rage right now because there's a high demand for it. People are always traveling either for business or for pleasure, and so that creates a lot of demand. So today I'll give you a few tips for those who either have a unit that is furnished but has been vacant for some time, or someone who has bought a house or has a house already and is looking to enter into the furnished apartment business. So for the furnished apartment business, there are three things that matter, just like everything in real estate. So it's location, condition, and price. So we'll start with location. Today I'll talk specifically about Nairobi, and then you can apply it based on where you stay. So for Nairobi specifically, you would need to be very specific about your target market. So let's say if you're targeting expatriates, you need to choose the areas where the expatriates prefer. And those areas need to have good security, need to have access to malls, need to have places where people can walk to the supermarket. It needs to be very, very convenient in terms of location. I would say in Nairobi, my top picks are Westlands and Kilimani. They'll give you a good return on your money. Number two is condition, which is the most important. I should have even started with that. Condition for a furnished apartment is everything, because clients will buy based on what they see. So that means that you need to have good furniture, new furniture. Don't go to your house and bring your old furniture, the ones that you used 10 years ago, your dining table, your bed, your old mattress. It's a total turn off. And when the client sees that, they're not going to take it. So your old fridge, your old toaster, now is not the time to use them. When you're getting a furnished apartment, all your stuff needs to be brand new, and they need to be in good condition for you to attract a good client and a good read. You also have to make sure your apartment is new. Unfortunately, old houses will not work for furnished apartments. So if your house has been vacant for some time, maybe the reason is because it's old. The clients are not really feeling the old apartments. So it needs to be new. The apartment needs to be well maintained, clean, common areas. If it's a garden, well maintained. Everything inside and outside needs to look good. And the most important thing, which you'll be surprised many landlords don't put into consideration, your apartment needs to be clean all the time. Because a furnished apartment is like a hotel. Hotel does housekeeping. Whether there's somebody living in the house or in the room or not, every day they clean the apartment. There's nothing that turns off a client like you're going to, and even agents, you're going to an apartment, the beddings are missing, the toilet is dirty, the bathroom is dirty, the kitchen is dirty, there's dust has accumulated everywhere. Your house needs to be spick and span every day. Beds need to be made every day. Basically, look at hotel standards and incorporate them into your business, because a furnished apartment is a business and you need to run it like a hotel. It needs to be clean all the time, no excuses. Have your cleaning person come in at least twice a week and make sure everything is spick and span, because the client makes the decision based on that. Cleanliness is very important. And then lastly is price. So you have to price right. Right now the market in Nairobi is not very good because there's a high supply of apartments and the clients are few. So you need to price well. Don't be too expensive. If you're too expensive, then your property will sit in the market for long. So I would say a good range is 50% more than what you would get for it if it was not furnished. So for example, if your apartment would go for 100,000 when it's unfurnished, then you can make it 150,000 when furnished. If it would go for 200 when it's unfurnished, then you can make it 300 as a furnished, and you work from there. And on the price part, you should be willing to negotiate depending on duration, depending on number of occupants, and the terms. If you get someone paying you quarterly or yearly, then you should be able to negotiate better. So basically those are the tips that I'd like to share with you. It's a good business. You need to be persistent, you need to be on top of things, and you need to give really good good service to your tenant once you get them. And I wish you the best.